I'm bringing to you that video that was taken off of YouTube, and there's a couple other, and I'm putting it up like this because I can't keep redoing them over and over when it's already done on another media site. So this is the way I'm going to have to do it. My computer is I don't have all that equipment that all these other people do to split their screen, etc., because when you don't have your battery working in your computer, it doesn't allow you to record a screen. So this video is about this person and his wife, what they do. August 2022. I had a dream, and in this dream, I'm going to describe to you what I seen, and of course, Jesus was with me in this dream. I see like this field, there's no houses around anywhere, and Jesus says, move forward. So I move forward through like this grass, and we approach this house to the right, and as we approach this house, I'm noticing all over the ground the feces all in the grass, and it made me angry. And all of a sudden, I look up, and around the corner come these two huge Rottweilers wanting to rip me to pieces. I was so afraid. They were so evil. They were possessed. Jesus is like, I'm going to tell you, like now, I'm with you. Move forward. Who's the symbolic of those two Rottweilers are, and his man, because these two Rottweilers were male. I can say that now as you go back through your stuff. It's kind of revealed. So I moved the house as you approach it to the left, so where it's covered. So as I moved forward, the feces got so bad. It was so bad. And I'm like, Jesus, what is with all this feces? And he says, they eat it to their God, and they worship Satan. I was like, oh my God. Then there's like this broom on the side of the house. He said, grab that broom and sweep the feces away. As I grab the broom, this woman comes out around the corner and was so evil, didn't have no makeup on or anything like that. And Jesus told me that her man calls her mama. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I heard the man's voice, the one that calls her mama. I know exactly who it is, but I won't say who it is. Jesus says, grab the broom and continue to sweep to the left. So as I'm sweeping to the left, I'm noticing this really murky, dirty river, and the odor there, I was able to smell the odor of everything. It was horrifying. I look off to the left. In this dirty river is this boat on its side, like there, not moving no more. It was put there on purpose. And there was a whole bunch of small people in that river, partially eaten, and Jesus told me they were sacrificed to Satan and cannibalized on by these people. I was so scared. Jesus says, we're going to go now. So as I was leaving, he says, put that broom back up against the house and just be nice to her and tell her have a good day. So that's what I did. So she wasn't becoming suspicious of me there at all. She just assumed I was there to help her clean up the dog feces. So as I'm walking away from the house, she comes around the corner like paranoid, like wanting to, like if she knew that I was there to look at all that stuff in the river, I knew if I would have had her see me look at that river, she would have killed me right then and there. Then Jesus said to me, they hate children of their own color And that's the first in a row how they hate. Second is they hate women, all women of their color. Third, they hate everyone else. They basically hate everyone. But in specific terms, God showed me it's children of their own skin color first, and then women of their own skin color first, and then the rest of society. Basically, they don't look at us as people at all, and I was told they enjoy doing what they do, and that's what Jesus showed me. So we are still to pray for these people. No, you are not to pray for these people. No more. They have such power that if at this point I was told about these people, do not pray for the Antichrist, because at this point, I was not shown at this level that this person was the this was in the very beginning when I started getting my messages. Later on, I was shown that that's what he is. You cannot pray for this person ever to God. It's just not happening. And in that particular order is where, when God showed me that, because it was like the very beginning when I first started getting the dreams and visions, and he started exposing who's who. And I guess that's Jesus' way to see if his people are in order, to make sure I'm in line, my soul and everything, with what I'm being shown. But he was shown to me as being, and you can't pray. That would be like you praying for God to have Satan come out of hell to be taken back into heaven, and so that he could be forgiven. And there's people out there literally that believe that about Satan. So Satan and the Antichrist will never ever be forgiven, or the fallen angels, ever. So I'm just getting this one out, and I have a couple more. So never pray for them. What I was shown with that, the stench in that river of the, and they were all boys. Their ages were no more than 3 years old. Yeah, I wrote it that way on purpose. You know, when you're not around anymore, you're just... And when I looked down in there, God just protected me from like having a bad emotion. He does, when I'm shown this stuff, protect me as a person. I am a heart patient. Some of this stuff is real difficult to comprehend, and like I said, you cannot pray for that person anymore. And since this is the end of days, and that is revealed when this person comes into power, and that's what was revealed to me, who they are, as you will be worshiping that. If you have books or photos of that person, throw it in the garbage, because if you zoom in to see on that boat that they were going to that island, if you know what I mean, I blacked out his face. You're not to have his image or any of that. So if you have a book with him, anything of him, destroy it, because he's who he is.